Hi, it's Ileana. So today we are going to look at secrets of Area 51, metallic egg-shaped UFO the size of an SUV was kept at the highly classified Air Force Base in the 1980s, whistleblower claims. So Eric Tabor had in May 2023, he himself is a defense aerospace contractor for the last 13 years. His uncle was also a contractor at Area 51. So his uncle, who had also been in the military, 28-year career, before he passed away in August, he had told him that through another subcontractor at the work site at Area 51, he heard that this contractor was told that the CIA had found a strange egg-shaped metallic craft, silverish craft, out in the desert and brought it into Area 51 for investigation. And they tried all kinds of things, lasers to open it up. They tried to x-ray it, and they could not open it by force. And it was sent out to another base for it to be investigated further, probably reverse engineered. It could have been Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. It could have been the White Sands Missile Proving Range where it was sent. So basically, the CIA has been involved in recovering UFOs, crashed UFOs or landed UFOs for a very long time, and sending it to the appropriate facilities to research, investigate, and reverse engineer. So that's what Eric's uncle told him. And Eric's uncle has passed away, and Eric was a witness who reported this to AARO, Arrow. And they released a document. So an official document was released, and the Daily Mail went with the story, which is a UK paper. The Daily Mail has been reporting a lot on UFO stuff and reverse engineering programs, that the CIA has a reverse engineering programs connected to the secret military that help recover the crafts, then deliver them to the appropriate aerospace companies or bases where this stuff is looked at and investigated. So, and ARROW stands for Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO. And they're saying there's no such thing as non-human recovered crafts, that they don't know anything about it. But, well, this was reported to them, and so they do know about it. So let's have a look. That's the transcript. And interviewed witness serial number 25495 that details all of this stuff. And it goes here as well. So there is a report on it. It was reported to Arrow. It's been written about. There are reverse engineering programs. There have been in the CIA Area 51. There's non-human intelligences visiting Earth. This has been studied. Lockheed Martin does it. They have a reverse engineering program, which I remote viewed. And the images from that were interesting. So Lockheed is heavily involved in this because it's one of the private aerospace contractors that gets these projects, off the books projects, from the US military and the government. But this stuff is ramping up. Yes, the UFO UAP disclosure bill was watered down, and it did not pass in the full scope where these aerospace contractors would need to report to the government, to Congress, the Senate, and the House committees that they have reverse engineering programs and share what they've reverse engineered tech from UFOs, non-human crafts, biologicals. That didn't go through. That provision was taken out of the UAP disclosure bill. That's part of the defense bill, spending bill every year budget. That was not included. It's been watered down. There's not going to be any committees on it. There's not going to be anything disclosed unless witnesses report something to Arrow about their uncles or whoever told them about these programs, witnessing these programs. And Area 51 has an archives vault where that picture of that egg-shaped silverish craft, smooth craft, was in the vault that the uncle saw it when he was retrieving something from that archives vault. Every military base has an archives vault of these informations about what they've encountered, what they've retrieved, what they've been reverse engineering in non-human craft, biological bodies, everything. Every base has a vault, informational vault, where they keep all this info that they archive. Lockheed Martin has the biggest vault of what they've been working on: levitation technology, electromagnetic, gravitic technology, reverse engineering UFOs, triangles, saucers, cigar-shaped craft. They work with all kinds of shapes. I've been in the Lockheed Martin archives vault. I've seen the information and I've remote viewed it. So I'm working on putting that out soon because it's a lot. It's 7 files of remote viewing data of what's in that vault. And it's quite interesting. And it sort of jives with the fact that Area 51 has an archives vault of what they've retrieved. And the fact that the CIA brought them a non-human origin craft to try and crack open like an egg. And it's in the shape of an egg. A silverish egg. This is a rendering of what it looks like according to the report. So I think of this as progress. The fact that the documentation that this witness reported this to Arrow is progress because there's reverse engineering programs. You can't just take that back and walk that back into the closet where the skeletons are. You can't take that back. Despite that bill not going through in full provision about disclosing reverse engineering programs of UFOs, biologics, non-human intelligences, entities, whatever you want to call them. Despite that not going through, we're still going to hear about reverse engineering programs and witnesses coming through, reporting what they've been told, what they've personally seen. And more of that is going to come out, so you can't hide the truth. It's coming out. And it's good. Area 51 is fully involved in this. It has been. And this incident happened in the 1980s when they had that egg-shaped craft in their possession, studying and trying to reverse engineer it. And they have reverse engineered crafts successfully. That's the stealth cloaked tech flying around above our heads in the sky. The triangles, the TR-3Bs, 6Bs, and onwards. The cigar-shaped Tic Tacs, that's their tech. Lockheed Martin tech, Area 51 tech. Reverse engineered to its finest technology. It's not extraterrestrial tech. It's ours. But it's stealth technology that hasn't been disclosed yet publicly. That's what it is. That's what's floating above your house quietly at night, close to 1 a.m.-ish. And that's what people are photographing, recording on video. This stuff has holographic technology attached to it. It can cloak itself. It can fly beyond the speed of light. It can leave the galaxy, and it has. It's been perfected since the 1950s. Full story of this particular witness report is on Daily Mail. Anybody could have a look at it, read it to its entirety. I wanted to report on this because this is making news. This is UFO news, one of the best UFO news I've heard this far this week. So it's progress. It's no matter if that bill didn't get passed to its full entirety. That's not going to stop people from writing about this, reporting on this, talking about it. And people are going to disclose what needs to be disclosed. So it's coming, folks. Here it is. This is just the beginning of it. Thank you so much.